Hey preppers, welcome back to Preppers Community. Today we're bringing you a list that could be the difference between being ready and being left behind when the next crisis hits. Picture this: empty shelves, closed grocery stores, and you without the critical food supplies to survive. The power grid's down, chaos in the streets, and your stomach is rumbling. What do? You dig into your stockpile. We're talking about the ultimate survival foods, the ones that laugh in the face of expiration dates. These aren't your average canned beans, though those are good too. We're diving deep into Costco, uncovering hidden gems that will last you not just months but years. We're talking true long-haul sustenance here, the kind that separates the rookies from the seasoned preppers. Stick around until the end because the last item on the list is one of the most important, but most people don't even think about it. So, if you want to make sure your family is prepared for any collapse, don't go anywhere. First up is a real game-changer: dehydrated egg powder. Stored properly in a cool, dry place, this stuff lasts practically forever. And the beauty of it is, it's incredibly versatile. Need a protein boost? Sprinkle some into your next meal. Craving scrambled eggs in the middle of a blizzard? Dehydrated egg powder's got your back. You can even use it for baking, adding some much-needed structure and richness to your bread. Believe me, in a crisis, the ability to whip up a batch of fluffy pancakes will do wonders for morale. It's a nutritional powerhouse packed with protein, vitamins, and minerals. And in a survival situation, every calorie counts. We're talking about a lightweight, compact source of essential nutrients that can withstand even the harshest conditions. So next time you're at Costco, do yourself a favor and stock up. You won't regret it. Remember, in a survival situation, it's not about gourmet meals, it's about staying alive. Now let's talk about something truly remarkable: raw honey. They don't call it liquid gold for nothing. This stuff, my friends, is practically immortal. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs, thousands of years old, and guess what? It was still good to eat. But raw honey isn't just a set-it-and-forget-it food source. It's a natural sweetener, a powerful antiseptic, and it tastes incredible. In a world gone mad, a little bit of sweetness can go a long way, so do yourself a favor, head down to Costco and grab a few jars of raw honey. Your future self will thank you. Now let's talk about a true prepper's workhorse: apple cider vinegar. This stuff is like the Swiss Army knife of the pantry. Need to preserve your latest haul of garden vegetables? Apple cider vinegar has got you covered. Struggling with a pesky cold? A spoonful of this stuff in some warm water will knock it right out. This stuff can last for years, even decades if stored properly. So next time you're at Costco, loading up on survival supplies, don't forget to grab a few bottles of apple cider vinegar. It's one of those items you never realize you need until you really, really need it. Let's talk carbs, folks. Specifically buckwheat pasta. This isn't your average run-of-the-mill white flour pasta. This is buckwheat pasta, a nutritional powerhouse that's been fueling civilizations for centuries. It's packed with protein and fiber, two essential nutrients that'll keep you going when times get tough. It's gluten-free, so even our celiac preppers can enjoy a hearty bowl of pasta. And when stored properly, this stuff can last for decades. Buckwheat pasta is incredibly versatile. You can boil it, bake it, even fry it up into a crispy noodle cake. Get creative. In a survival situation, there's no room for culinary snobbery. So next time you're at Costco, do yourself a favor and stock up on some buckwheat pasta. It's the kind of food that could make the difference between a rumbling stomach and a full belly when it matters most. Listen up, preppers, because this next item is crucial for long-term survival: whole milk powder. Whole milk powder stored properly in an airtight container can last for years, even decades. It's packed with essential nutrients like calcium and vitamin D, vital for maintaining strong bones and a healthy immune system. It's incredibly versatile too. Mix it with water for a refreshing glass of milk, add it to your morning oatmeal for an extra boost of nutrition, or use it in baking to create rich and flavorful treats. Yes, even in a crisis, we can still enjoy a little bit of comfort food. So next time you're at Costco, stocking up on survival supplies, don't forget to grab a few bags of whole milk powder. It's one of those essential items that often gets overlooked. When the going gets tough, you'll be glad you have it on hand. Now let's talk about a true prepper classic: dried beans. These little guys are nutritional powerhouses packed with protein, fiber, and essential minerals. And the best part? They're practically indestructible. Stored properly in a cool, dry place, dried beans can last for decades. That's right, decades of deliciousness just waiting to be unleashed. Beans are a staple food in countless cultures for a reason. They're affordable, versatile, and incredibly filling. In a survival situation, those qualities are worth their weight in gold. Once you master the art of cooking dried beans, you'll have a reliable source of protein that will see you through even the toughest of times. And the best part is, there are so many different varieties to choose from. Black beans, pinto beans, kidney beans, lentils, chickpeas. The possibilities are endless. So next time you're at Costco, do yourself a favor and stock up on a variety of dried beans. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Now, let's talk about a prepper essential that often gets overlooked: sea salt. I know it doesn't sound as exciting as some of the other items on this list, but trust me, in a long-term survival situation, sea salt is worth its weight in gold. It never expires. This humble mineral will last you a lifetime and then some. Our bodies need salt to regulate fluids, transmit nerve impulses, and contract muscles. Sea salt has been used for centuries to preserve food, drawing out moisture and inhibiting bacterial growth. In a grid-down scenario where refrigeration is a luxury, knowing how to preserve your food could mean the difference between feasting and famine. So next time you're at Costco, don't just walk past the giant bags of sea salt, grab 1 or 2 or 3, trust me, your future self will thank you. Now let's talk about a true unsung hero of the prepper pantry cornstarch. This humble ingredient might not seem like much, but trust me, it's a versatile powerhouse that can make all the difference in a survival situation. Cornstarch, stored properly in an airtight container, can last indefinitely. This stuff is a culinary chameleon, capable of thickening soups, sauces, and gravies, adding a crispy coating to fried foods, and even creating delectable desserts. Cornstarch can be used to soothe skin irritations, create homemade deodorant, and even extinguish grease fires. This unassuming powder is a true multitasker. Once, deep in the Alaskan wilderness, I used it to thicken a meager broth into a more substantial stew, boosting our morale and giving us that extra bit of energy we needed to keep going. So next time you're at Costco stocking up on prepper supplies, don't forget to grab a few boxes of cornstarch. It's one of those items that you might not think you need. When the going gets tough, you'll be glad you have it on hand. Now, let's talk about a true survival staple: white rice. This humble grain has been feeding civilizations for centuries, and for good reason. It's affordable, it's versatile, and most importantly, it lasts practically forever. Stored properly in an airtight container, white rice can last for decades. White rice has a much longer shelf life than brown rice. And in a long-term survival situation, longevity trumps everything. White rice is incredibly versatile. You can boil it, steam it, fry it, even grind it into flour. In a world turned upside down, a simple bowl of rice can be a comforting reminder of normalcy. So next time you're at Costco, stocking up on prepper supplies, don't forget to grab a few giant bags of white rice. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Last but not least, let's talk about a true pantry staple: dried pasta. Dried pasta is affordable, it's versatile, and most importantly, it lasts practically forever. Stored properly in an airtight container, dried pasta can last for decades. I'm talking about good old-fashioned dried pasta. It might not be glamorous, but it's reliable. Dried pasta is incredibly versatile. You can boil it, bake it, even fry it. You can add it to soups, stews, salads, casseroles. In a world turned upside down, a simple bowl of pasta can be a comforting reminder of normalcy. So next time you're at Costco, stocking up on prepper supplies, don't forget to grab a few boxes of dried pasta. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Now that you know these 10 essential foods that never expire, are you ready to take action? Crises can hit at any moment. Whether it's an economic collapse, a natural disaster, or something more extreme, those who are prepared will be safer. If you haven't stocked up on these foods yet, time is running out. Head to Costco today and make sure your family is ready. Remember, prepping isn't about panicking, it's about being prepared. It's about taking control of your destiny and ensuring your family's well-being no matter what the future holds. Did you find this helpful? Then don't forget to subscribe to the Preppers Community channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any valuable tips like these. See you in the next video, Preppers.